Apache Spark is an open source distributed general purpose cluster computing framework and unified analytics engine for large scale data processing. Apache Spark achieves high performance for both batch and streaming data. Spark helps to run an application in Hadoop cluster up to 100 times faster in memory and 10 times faster when running on disk. Hadoop is just one of the ways to implement Spark. Spark uses Hadoop in two ways. One is storage and second is processing. Since Spark has its own cluster management computation, it uses Hadoop for storage purposes only. Apache Spark uses a master-slave architecture that consists of a driver that runs on a master node and multiple executors which run across the worker nodes in the cluster. Master node has a driver program which calls the main program of an application and creates Spark context. A Spark context consists of all the basic functionalities, whereas Spark driver contains various other components such as DAG scheduler, task scheduler, backend scheduler, and block manager, which are responsible for translating the user written code into jobs that are actually executed on the cluster. Spark driver works with the cluster manager to manage various other jobs. Cluster manager does the resource allocating work and then the job is split into multiple smaller tasks which are further distributed to worker nodes. A job is split into multiple tasks that are distributed over the worker node when an RDD created in a Spark context. It can be distributed across various nodes and can also be cached there. Worker nodes or slaves are the actual executors of the tasks assigned by the cluster manager and return it to the Spark context after completion of the job. More on this. Now let us understand the execution process. Spark applications consist of a driver process and a set of executor process. So what is a Spark driver? So driver is a Java process which runs your main function. So how the execution happens? Spark submit command launches the driver which will execute the main method of our code. Driver approaches the cluster manager and requests for resources to launch the executors. Once the executors are launched, they establish a direct connection with the driver. The driver determines the total number of tasks by checking the lineage. The driver creates the logical and physical plan. Once the physical plan is generated, Spark allocates the tasks to the executors. Task runs on executor and each task upon completion returns the result to the driver. Each worker node consists of one or more executors who are responsible for running the task. Executors register themselves with driver. The driver has all the information about the executors at all the times. Apache Spark architecture is based on two main abstractions. Resilient Distributed Dataset or RDD is a fundamental data structure of Spark. It is a collection of immutable objects which computes on different nodes of the cluster. RDDs support two kinds of operations, transformations and actions. Directed Acyclic Graph or DAG is an alternative to the MapReduce where the user has to break down all the operations into smaller tasks and chain them together in order to use MapReduce. Spark provides this alternative, which has multiple levels that form a tree structure. DAG is nothing but a graph which holds the track of operations applied on RDD and finds a minimal schedule to run the job. In a simple words, DAG is like a flowchart that tells the system which tasks needed to be executed and the execution will happen in which order. More on RDD. So resilient distributed data set, as we have discussed, is a fundamental data structure of Spark. It is a collection of immutable objects. And we have already discussed that RDD support two kinds of operations, transformation and actions. So what is transformation? So transformation is a function that provides new RDD from the existing RDDs. It does not modify the original RDD. For example, map passes each dataset element through a function and returns a new RDD, but here map is not modifying the original RDD. When transformation is applied on any RDD, it will not perform the operation immediately. Instead, it creates a DAG using the applied operation, and it will keep on building this graph using the references till any action is applied on the last line of RDD. That is why the transformation in Spark are lazy. Actions comes into picture when we want to work with the actual dataset. When the action is triggered after the result, new RDD is not formed like it is formed in transformation. Thus, actions are RDD operations that give non-RDD values. The values of action are stored to drivers or to the external storage system. It brings laziness of RDD into motion. Let us take the example of map. So we have seen map is just generating another RDD. So if we want to work with the actual data set, we can use reduce, which is an action that aggregates all the elements of the RDD using some function and returns the final result to the driver program. Apache Spark is engine for big data processing. Spark can be run on distributed mode on the cluster. In the cluster, there is master and n number of workers. It schedules and divides resources in the host machine, which forms the cluster. The prime work of the cluster manager is to divide resources across applications. It works as an external service for acquiring resources on the cluster. So various types of cluster managers in Apache Spark are Spark Standalone Cluster, Spark Mesos, and Yarn Mode. Standalone mode is a simple cluster manager incorporated with Spark. It makes it easy to set up a cluster that Spark itself manages and can run on Linux, Windows, or Mac. Often it is the simplest way to run a Spark application in a clustered environment. Apache Mesos is a general cluster manager that can run Hadoop MapReduce and service applications also. Mesos handles the workload in distributed environment by dynamically resource sharing and isolation. It is helpful for deployment and management of applications in large scale cluster environments. Apache Mesos clubs together the existing resource of the machines in a cluster. From this, a variety of workloads may use. This is node abstraction. Thus, it decreases an overhead of allocating a specific machine for different workloads. Hadoop Yarn is the resource manager in Hadoop 2. Yarn bifurcate the functionality of resource manager and job scheduling into different daemons. The plan is to get a global resource manager and per application master. An application is either a DAG of graph or an individual job. Apache Spark ecosystem consists of different modules. Spark SQL is a component on top of Spark core that introduces a new data abstraction called Schema RDD, which provides support for structured and semi-structured data. Spark Streaming leverages Spark Core's fast scheduling capability to perform streaming analytics. It ingests data in mini batches and perform RDD transformation on those mini batches of data. MLib is a distributed machine learning framework above Spark because of the distributed memory based Spark architecture. It is according to benchmarks done by the MLib developers against the alternating least squares implementations. Spark MLib is 9 times as fast as the Hadoop disk based version of Apache Mahout. GraphX is a distributed graph processing framework on top of Spark. It provides an API for expressing graph computation that can model the user defined graphs by using Pregel Abstraction API. It also provides an optimized runtime for this abstraction. Let us now discuss some of the important features of Spark. So, lightning fast processing. So, in big data processing, speed takes the central place of importance. Fast processing of huge datasets is the priority here. Spark makes applications in Hadoop clusters capable to run with 100 times faster speed in memory and 10 times faster while running on machine disk. This is achieved by Spark simply by reducing the number of read and write action to disk. By storing intermediate processing data in memory, Spark ensures highest speed. The RDD model in Spark allows transparent storage of data in memory that only requires using disk space when absolutely needed. Naturally, by minimizing the disk read and write actions to a significant level, the principal time consuming factor in data processing can be addressed. When Spark is deployed on the MapReduce Converge data platform, it ensures optimum performance for an array of data applications. By the creation of object collections termed as RDD, which take the space across the cluster, Spark facilitates rapid transformation and sharing of data across various applications. Rapid and dependable application development. Simple and easy to use programming APIs provided by Spark makes it easy to build applications at a rapid speed in languages such as Java, Python, or Scala. Moreover, for prototypes and workflows for the purpose of rescuing code across batch, interactive and streaming applications, Spark can be deployed advantageously by data scientists and developers. Spark applications and frameworks such as Spark SQL, Spark Streaming, GraphX, and MLib offers enterprise grade features and performance. These apps and frameworks can run on continuous basis across diverse production environments and can leverage the benefits of fast data driven processing and accessibility. More flexibility with support for multiple languages. Using Spark, developers can quickly write applications in most developer friendly programming languages like Java, Scala, or Python. This allows creating and running apps in familiar programming languages with the advantage of rapid development. Moreover, for querying data interactively inside the shell, it comes loaded with an inbuilt set of more than 80 high-level operators. Supports for sophisticated analytics. Spark rose to popularity among data scientists and developers primarily for its capability of sophisticated analytics. Besides providing support for so-called map and reduce operations, Spark supports an array of advanced data analytic operations including SQL queries, data streaming, and procedures pertaining to complex analytics like machine learning, graph algorithm, etc. Furthermore, within a single workflow, the Spark users are capable to combine all these attributes. Real-time stream processing. Real-time streaming is a great advantage of Spark. While MapReduce is responsible for handling and processing already stored data, Spark streaming allows real-time data. While for streaming data in Hadoop, you need to integrate other frameworks, Spark can do this besides offering other all-around advantages. Using Spark Streaming, it is easy as it is built on lightweight but power-packed APIs. The ease of use facilitates rapid development of streaming applications. Spark Streaming is exceptionally tolerant to faults in comparison to other streaming frameworks. From recovering lost work to delivering the identical, it offers unparalleled fault tolerance capability. Spark offers better integration by allowing batch and stream processing and by joining streaming data to the historical data sets. Easy integration with Hadoop and pre-existing Hadoop data. Besides the capacity to run independently, Spark also can run on existing Hadoop cluster manager and already existing Hadoop data. It is capable to read from any Hadoop data source like HBase, SDFS, etc. Naturally, as far as migration of existing Hadoop applications is concerned, Spark will not be an obstacle but will prove to be an adding factor. Active and expanding community. Apache Spark is developed and backed by a global development community. Apache Spark, including its code and the framework, were conceptualized and built over the years by developers representing more than 50 developer companies. Such robust backing of developers worked as a big impetus for it to rise in popularity. Use cases. So how Spark can be utilized for diverse application and operational benefits. So you can have different types of use cases where deployment of Spark has been very successful and fruit bearing. High speed in memory computing capability of Spark allows deploying fast paced batch applications in various production environments. Furthermore, the ease of maintaining codes adds to the advantage even more. Complex ETL pipe now can be built by utilizing Spark. Let us now concentrate on the high level important points of Apache Spark. So let us summarize it. So Apache Spark is a distributed and highly scalable in-memory data analytics system providing the ability to develop applications in Java, Scala, Python, as well as languages like R. Spark is 100 times faster in memory and 10 times on disk processing speeds in comparison to the traditional Hadoop jobs. Spark runs on Hadoop, Mesos, standalone, or in the cloud. It can access diverse data sources including SDFS, Cassandra, HBase, and S3. Spark is not a modified version of Hadoop and is not really dependent on Hadoop because it has its own cluster management. Hadoop is just one of the ways to implement Spark. Spark uses Hadoop in two ways. One is storage and second is processing. Since Spark has its own cluster management computation, it uses Hadoop for storage purposes only. As far as comparison with Hadoop is concerned, Spark utilizes more random memory instead of network and disk memory and consequently offers fast processing than Hadoop. The RAM based in memory data storage of Spark is different from the Hadoop storage of data on disk. While fault tolerance for Hadoop depends on replication, Spark uses a variety of data storage model including resilient distributed datasets or RDD. It offers a more fault tolerant processing equipped with in memory cluster computing.